Hello, Miles here. Today we're going to be looking at another offering from the House of Blend Oud, part of their Voyage collection. And I did a review on Oud Zanzibar, which is a fantastic summer spring fragrance, so I'm going to link that below. But essentially, the concept around the Voyage collection is capturing culture, facts, places, and then stories that are linked to certain countries in Africa and other countries. So today we're going to be looking at Oud Sapphire, which comes in this blue bottle here, beautiful. And then this is the box. Now, with Oud Sapphire being linked to Madagascar, I'm expecting nothing less than an amazing vanilla note, and they do deliver it here beautifully. Now, the main theme of this fragrance is centered around red roses and vanilla. So you get this delectable vanilla along with dense, deep red roses, beautiful combo there, and then you have other notes that are helping it. For example, you get benzoin in the dry down that is helping heighten the vanilla accord by adding a resinous feel to it. You also get an oud accord that is adding darker edges to the rose, so you're not gonna get a rose oud combo because in terms of proportion the oud is dialed back and it serves as a supporting note to the rose. The oud here adds slightly leathery, slightly funky feel to the rose without taking away again from the rose and vanilla combo. At the top and then running throughout the fragrance, you get the note of violet, and in the opening you will get something that is green floral, also has slight irisy facets attached to it. But then also in terms of feel, the violet comes a little bit murky and aqueous feel to it, and it runs throughout the wearing of the fragrance and helps add something special to the rose accord here. Now, in combination, you get this beautiful, delicious set of rose and vanilla. Something special that is coming from the oud accord, adding a dark edge to the rose, and then the unusual violet note that is adding this murky aqueous feel to the fragrance. Now, this is a pretty linear, easy to understand fragrance, doesn't change much. As a point of reference, if you've tried Oud Satin Mood from the House of MFK, Oud Sapphire is going to remind you a lot of that. I did own Oud Satin Mood a long time ago at the beginning of my journey. I ended up selling it because I was getting a slightly blue cheese feel to it. I do get that here in Oud Sapphire, but I don't find it as disturbing as when I used to have the Oud Satin Mood, probably because that was at the beginning of my journey. Here I do get that, but it's subdued. I don't get that as much as I remember experiencing in Oud Satin Mood. So I do get the same vibe as Oud Satin Mood, so they're pretty close here. So as a point of reference, if you already own Oud Satin Mood, I'm not sure if this one is worth getting in your collection, maybe sampling. But if you're looking for something, an alternative at a good price point, I would say Oud Sapphire is something that is along the line of Oud Satin Mood. Now, in terms of performance, this one is monstrous. I mean, I wore it at the beginning of the day, did my chores around the house, went biking around 5, came home and took a hot shower, and I could still smell remnants of the rose and then the resinous vanilla benzoin accord there. That's how long this one lasts. Even in the next day on clothing though, even in the hamper, you can still smell that in the room it is. So that's how good performance is. So in terms of overall feel though, you're gonna get something that is warm, that is powdery. It's gonna be floral dominant. Those red roses are gonna be there from beginning till end. You're also going to get the vanilla sweetness, powderiness, the floral core coming from the iris there with a slightly murky aqueous feel to it, but also the oud that is adding a slightly leathery, slightly blue cheese feel to the fragrance. Overall, great fragrance, but you have to love roses and then the vanilla aspect that I described to enjoy this one, so keep that in mind. Price point, this one is 60 ml and it retails for $165, and you can now find it at the Oswald, New York store. So again, if you've tried anything from the House of Blend Oud, let me know which one is your favorite. If you've tried Oud Sapphire, let me know if you get the association with Oud Satin Mood from the House of MFK if you've tried that as well. Again, thank you for watching. Please comment, rate, and subscribe, and take care. Bye.